So every campground in Glacier has a eating area. So you hang your food, you do all your eating here. Nobody's up this morning. So that's part of their bear management. A lot of places. So these guys over here brought their bear boxes, but you never used to see that too much here. It's not required. They've got hanging bars at every campground. Have to eat. Everybody has to eat in the campsite at the cook area. And it's been working for 50 years, so I guess they're going to stick with that plan. Good morning. So I only have like 7.5 miles to go today because of the permit system. So it's been 20, 20, 7, and then 20 again tomorrow. You just can't seem to split it up and even it out by campsites because it's all not just a permit system but a lottery system now to get a site. So anyway, I like the Belly River here, but it's not your best views. You're pretty much closed in the forest here. The beautiful lakes are right over there. You get a glimpse once in a while, and I'm coming to a Glen Lake campground up here real shortly, so I think I'll stop and have breakfast there. You know, I could have slept in today, but I like to walk in the morning, get the best light, see the most critters. It's really a great time of the day to hike. So since it's such a short day, I thought we'd talk about permits. You really can't come out here without dealing with a permit, and you know, it's changed over the years. When I started hiking out here, you just showed up, went where you want. The permit system has been in effect for decades now, and many phases of it, and every phase gets harder. And now, believe it or not, I mean, if somebody would have told me this 60 years ago, I'd told them they were nuts, but now you actually have to pay $10 to the world's largest spy agency, Buzz Allen, who runs recreation.gov or wreckyourvacation.gov. Most of their people can't find their butt with both hands, but you pay them $10 to get in a lottery, non-refundable. If you win the lottery, then you get a chance to try and get a permit, no guarantee. And all that money, all that reservation money, all that lottery money doesn't go to the park, goes to Buzz Allen. And that may change because I think people are getting frustrated with them. Now there's Palantir, which is a same kind of a company, only developing AI agents. And so in the future, you might be talking to an AI agent to get into a lottery, to maybe get a permit. And then they'll probably have a virtual Clint Eastwood come on the screen after they've taken your money and say, point a 44 at you and say, so, are you feeling lucky, punk? Well, are you? But anyway, so then it used to be that half was reservation, half was walk-in. Now it's 3/4 reservation, 1/4 walk-in. So your chances are even slimmer just showing up like I do. And the best thing you can do to get a itinerary that will work for you, it might not be perfect, but you just have to do big miles. You know, you walk. I showed up at I was in line at 4 o'clock in the morning. I was the third in line. I walked in, and there's other computer systems all the way around the park, all filling that computer up and taking those sites up at the same time. So you want to be close to the front of the line, even if it means showing up at 4 in the morning. And then have plan A, B, and C, because if A doesn't work, know your campsites, know where you're going, because if he says, well, go over there to the map and figure out another itinerary, that computer is going to be full before you get back. So have that all done ahead of time. The other thing to think about is, if you want to do the permit thing, you don't want to gamble on flying out here and doing all the logistics and finding out you can't go where you want to go. And you do win the lottery and you are trying to get a permit, if there's a comment section, I've never done that. Never gotten a permit ahead of time. I've always just walked in. But if there's a comment section, you want to explain, you know, your experience, because if you're trying to do 20-mile days, like I walk in, you know, they always question, oh, that's a 20-mile day or that's a 23-mile day. And, you know, I'm there in person to plead my case. But if you're just doing a through the mail or online now permit, and they see you've got a 20-mile day, they're probably not going to okay it. But if there is a comment section and you can tell them, hey, you know, I can do 25 miles a day, not a problem. And I've been there before or whatever. I've been in mountainous territory before. I can do the miles. That might help. But I talked to people this morning that said when I told them what my itinerary was, they said, well, you know, they wouldn't let us do that. They said that was too many miles. So I'd never thought about that before, but that might be something to consider if you're filling out a permit. Tell them what you can do. See if it helps, or else just show up. And depending on your group, I think each campsite can have up to 3 people in it. So if everybody's trying to get a permit, your chances are much better probably. Winner takes all. So the biggest question I get when I'm hiking out here and passing people is, have you seen any bears? You know, it's I don't want to make it sound unimportant. You should be bear aware out here, but I've hiked thousands of miles in this park, and bear encounters I could count on both hands, and none aggressive at all, nothing threatening at all. Not that it can't happen, I'm not saying that. I could come across the next corner here and eat my words, but if you were to get the logbook of incidents in the park for this season, you'd probably find drownings or falls or something like that to be more common injury or death than bear at all. And I mean, now with social media, people are dying to take a selfie of themselves, literally. Go up to many and take the trail to Iceberg Lake. There'll be a line of people at the outhouse trying to change clothes so they can go out and get a selfie on an iceberg. And then they leave all their trash. It's a new world. Kind of slow hiking today. Just can't seem to pass up these thimbleberries. I need some for breakfast in the morning.
Most water crossings do have a suspended bridge or a log bridge, but there are some where you're gonna have to get your feet wet.
So this is my campsite, Gable Campground, right near the Belly River Ranger Station. And it's got everything you need. River's right down there for water, mountains in the background. Can't beat it. Tomorrow it's up and over Ptarmigan Tunnel to Mini Glacier. Keep smiling.